If ever there was an embodiment of the best of Britain, it is in the name and image of Rolls-Royce. Since the company was formed just over 90 years ago, it has maintained the standards of excellence which were set by its founders. Because of that excellence, the name Rolls-Royce and the imposing radiator topped by the spirit of ecstasy have become recognized far beyond the realms of the car enthusiast. To the world in general, this is a motor car produced by a company specializing in quality, refinement and reliability. These are characteristics which bring long life with them as a natural progression, so it is not surprising that a high proportion of all the Rolls-Royces ever built are still in existence and maintained in a manner which prolongs our enjoyment of them. There's no better place to see the way in which old Rolls-Royces are maintained and respected than here, the annual Concours d'Elegance of the Rolls-Royce Enthusiasts Club. It is the largest gathering of Rolls-Royce products on Earth, and every year it draws cars and visitors not only from all over Britain, but from the four corners of the world. Polished and pampered, the cars are seen at their best, ready to compete against their peers for the honour of being named as outstanding in a gathering of excellence. The motor cars which attend this meeting represent every era of Rolls-Royce's history, from the upright limousines of the Edwardian era to the sleek coupés of today. The presence here of so many old cars is evidence not only of the company's high standards of construction, but also of that love which these unique motor cars can engender. No real country drive in a Rolls-Royce could have a more pleasant destination than this. The quiet serenity of the English countryside, a stately home, and serried ranks of immaculate Rolls-Royces stretching away into the distance. If to some people Rolls-Royces are nothing more than the ultimate form of comfortable road travel, to others they are the source of enormous enjoyment. And for those who share that enjoyment, there is no greater time to revel in it than at the annual Concours d'Elegance of the Rolls-Royce Enthusiasts Club. Traditionally, the Concours is held each year at a great country house, such as the one chosen for this year's event, Althrop Park, the home of the Spencer family. It is the largest gathering of Rolls-Royces on the planet, for every year almost 1,500 examples of the marque, representing every period of the company's history, come together to be judged against the standards of perfection set by the factory itself when the motor cars were first built. The competition is keen, but the ambiance is relaxed, with the Rolls-Royce brass band playing and the atmosphere that is almost that of a garden party. Everyone is in a relaxed mood, except for the judges, who have a very busy but satisfying day. It is their task to decide which of all these immaculate cars best represents the standards set by the factory on the day the motor car was delivered to its first owner. Excellence is therefore expected, but excessive restoration is frowned upon. The ideal is a motor car which is as close as possible in every detail to its original state. The judges are looking for such details as components which, if they were painted when the car was new, are still painted. If they are painted the wrong colour, marks will be lost. If they are polished or chromed, there is no forgiveness. As judging draws to a close, the judges gather in little knots around individual cars, trying to decide just what constitutes perfection. The motor cars themselves, however, are not pampered showpieces delivered to the display areas in covered transporters. The club insists that each car is driven to the event, and most arrive full of families and friends. This is a day as much devoted to picnics as it is to polish. There is no doubt, however, that for many owners, Taking their place in the parade of prize winners is the highlight of the year. But it is a highlight which they must savour to the full, for in order to ensure that as many members as possible have the chance to achieve success, the club insists that major prize winners must move on to a special Masters class for the next 2 years. The whole day is a unique expression of the place which Rolls-Royce and all it stands for has in so many hearts. The owners, their enthusiastic passengers, the spectators, and all who come to the Concours are there because they appreciate the very special appeal of Rolls-Royce.